Wallace returns to streaming. Floyd Wallace made his grand return to live streaming Tuesday night after time off battling severe depression, lack of work, lack of donations, and overall inadequateness before making a decision to return to streaming. Wallace started the live stream by announcing that he would be leaving the United States in either August or September to return to Colombia for at least 3 months. The date is in flux as Wallace has a court date in Norman, Oklahoma for jury selection in early August for charges of obstruction of a police officer from last year. The YouTuber claimed that his attorney said he'd tried to quash the charges, which have lingered without a court date for most of a year now, before getting a date to select the jury. As the charges were relatively minor, Wallace doesn't seem to want to take a plea deal in the case. Wallace indicated that a primary goal in leaving the United States was the fact that he is unable to find sexual partners in the U.S. He previously claimed that he paid to play in America while in Nebraska earlier this year, but otherwise had not had intercourse with anyone since returning from his overseas trip. One of the benefits of Colombia, according to Wallace, was the ease of finding sex, though he did complain that a lot of the girls he knew would not talk to him while he was in the country, yet texted him constantly to come back once he left. He added the high cost of living in Texas as another thing motivating him to leave, though he said he never considered fully leaving the United States and giving up his citizenship. He said that he would maintain his apartment even if no one was living in it, as he needed something to fall back on if things went sour outside of the United States. On the issue of donations, the YouTuber promised that when he gets back to Colombia and Brazil, he would force himself to go to clubs for the entertainment of his audience. He felt that if he made the content members only, he would get around YouTube censorship, as the music industry would not strike private videos for using their music, and he needed to offer incentives for membership. Wallace claimed that viewers would return to giving him donations soon, as those who had been turned off by him using money pledged to overseas trips to pay for his car and living expenses had either left his channel or would forgive him about lying about what he used the money for. He then pledged to use all of his Super Chat and Cash App donations he received for his next trip to Colombia.